Good morning. My name is Joanne Tanner and I am a proud member of the Alliance. Thank you for stopping by this morning on this beautiful sunny day. I hope you get some time to get out there and enjoy. I wanted to talk to you today about a conversation I had with my daughter this week. She says to me, "You have no idea what it feels like inside my brain." As I struggle to contain my patience and compassion and my calm demeanor, it started when I walked into the room and she said to me for what felt like the 1,000th time in the last hour, "Did you wash your hands?" And she's right. As much as I may try to understand, I have no idea what it feels like to spend each day with unrelenting obsessions swirling around in my brain and the subsequent compulsions that follow. To live each day with the level of anxiety that throws the body into such distress and drowns out all other thoughts. And so I think about our society right now and how it may serve us all to take a small glimpse into the life of those whose brains feel like this all the time. We wash our hands over and over again, told to perform this ritual for a certain length of time in a certain manner, and we wonder, was that a full 20 seconds? Or do I need to start over? And if we did do the 20 seconds, did I get under each fingernail? Or do I need to start over? Our days are now consumed with such obsessions and compulsions. We clean over and over again, told to use special cleaning supplies and to be mindful of disinfecting every surface touched, every nook and cranny. And we wonder if the doorknob is really clean now and if the light switch was touched before or after I washed my hands. Should I do it again just in case? Our days now consumed with obsessions and compulsions. We keep our distance, standing a prescribed number of feet away from people, and wonder, is this 6 feet or is it only 5 feet? Should I move back? Not only from strangers, but from those that we love, for fear of contaminating and for harming them. Secluding ourselves for safety, both ours and theirs, not able to leave our homes because of the fear of what lays right outside our door. We feel exhausted mentally from all the fears and anxiety spiraling in our minds. We have trouble focusing on work, on pleasure, on pretty much anything at all. Among us, approximately 1 in every 100 adults, that's 2 to 3 million, and at least 1 in every 200 kids or teenagers, that's about 500,000, are living with anxiety and OCD and a host of other mental disorders. When my daughter breaks down sobbing because she's so overwhelmed and tells me I don't understand, she's right. I have no idea how she deals with the fear and the anxiety and the thoughts swirling around in her mind constantly. To make matters worse, for people like my daughter, this pandemic that we're going through and we're having difficulty with increases her anxiety 1,000-fold. She doesn't mind the social distancing. She's been telling me she's been practicing for that her whole life. But it's the fear and the unknown and the fear of the unknown that has her spiraling right now. Anxiety isn't all bad. Sometimes it's a lifesaver. It's an evolutionary trait meant to protect us from marauding animals and other dangers. And in normal measures, anxiety is an alarm system that warns us that something may not be right. And it's a motivator that tells us to get up and get going. We have deadlines to meet, things to do. But when anxiety exceeds its benign function as a temporary motivator, when it overflows its banks, flooding into the mind with toxic thoughts and poisonous worries and monkeying with the body's stress hormones, havoc ensues. Thousands of years ago, the Buddhists described the chaos and the havoc of the monkey mind, a state where unruly monkeys' thoughts and fears collided with each other, creating anxiety and stress. My daughter says that a big part of this is for her is negative self-talk. It's not something she has control over. This is her current thought process. I am anxious. That anxiety makes it impossible to concentrate. Because I can't concentrate, I don't understand my classes. Because I don't understand my classes, I will fail. Because I will fail, I will never get a job. Because I will never get a job, I will be on the streets, cold and hungry and lonely. There is no future for me. The torturous negative thoughts pushes the thinker into an even more anxious state. Anxiety not only begets anxiety, it also causes physical reactions. The body responds to anxiety and fear by releasing cortisol, which is a stress hormone, and it can lead to a buffet of symptoms ranging from dizziness and heart palpitations, cold sweats and flushing, sweatingness and lightheadedness, nervousness, trouble concentrating, rashes, self-mutilation, suicidal thoughts, and on and on. And moreover, living with anxiety can be lonely and isolating. It's not visible. People don't understand it, and they think it's just a matter of willpower. If they had stronger mind control, they would just get over this. But that's not the case. And so I ask that when all this is over and we return to our normal lives and our lowered level of anxiety, that we hold a place in our hearts to remember what it felt like at this moment in time. And that we have a bit more patience and compassion for the people in the world who have been diagnosed with anxiety, OCD, and a host of other mental illnesses. The people whose brains feel this way each and every day of their lives. We need to be there to encourage them, to comfort them, and to build them up. We all need that. God knows everything that there is to know about you, the good, the bad, and everything in between. And knowing that, He still loves you. He wants to take care of you, and He wants you to be part of His life. We need to share that with those who suffer. I want to close with a reading from Psalm 139, verses 1 to 10. You have searched me, Lord, and you know me. You know when I sit and when I rise. You perceive my thoughts from afar. You discern my going out and my lying down. You are familiar with all my ways. Before a word is on my tongue, you know it completely. You hem me in behind and before, and you lay your hand upon me. Such knowledge is too wonderful for me, too lofty for me to attain. Where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? If I go up to the heavens, you are there. If I make my bed in the depths, you are there. If I rise on the wings of the dawn, if I settle on the far side of the sea, even there your hand will guide me. Your right hand will hold me fast. Remember these words as we journey forward. God is always with us, and as His disciples, we need to always be with those who are in need. So as the week continues, stay blessed, and be a blessing.